Hey YouTube, you caught me mid-battle here. I am just doing a grunt because there's a grunt at the gym, so I'm just doing that. So basically, I come to this gym, take it, I'll show you on the screen. I then walk across, there's two more, and then I go up and around. It's pretty, I don't know, I'd say it's a few kilometer walk anyways. If I take the long way, yeah, probably closer to like 3-4. It takes me about 45 minutes to an hour, so maybe under 4. Although I'm a fast walker, I got long legs. But I've been doing this since my daughter was 1 and a bit. Because what ended up happening was, so I've got this gym already. I will go take this yellow gym and we will go from there. But what ended up happening was, my daughter was like 1 and a bit and I was on parental leave for a couple months during the summer. And I always wanted to get these gyms. So we'd come here, take this one, walk across, get these two, go down. There's one in the corner up there. And then we go down and take this one. If there's a longer one, which I'm probably gonna do today, we would go down and do that. So can't do this one-handed because I don't know how to do it, but catch some of these because it's good dust, 200 per. I'm over 10 million again, so that's great. But yeah, we're gonna go walk here, take the next gym, and then I'll pick you guys up halfway down the road to see what we've caught so far. Hey YouTube, we are gonna go the long way here. So a couple things which I'm gonna do right now. I'm going to launch the Gimmighoul bag because I've been really slacking on it. So for those of you who are not doing this or don't know about it, so you can get, if you go down to your, let me make sure my thing's on, it is not. If you go down to your coin bag here, click, so you need to basically trade a postcard with your Pokemon Scarlet, doesn't need to be yours, but a Pokemon Scarlet or Violet account. And then this will give you a coin bag. You open up the coin bag and it's just like an incense for Melmetal, essentially. Except it's Gimmighoul. So Gimmighoul, when it appears on this map, it is very small. So you just gotta like really watch out for it. I'll show you when it pops up. See, it is hidden underneath the, underneath the Drifloon. I got a Gengar on. The problem with this Pokemon is, there's 3 things you need to do. 1, you need XL candies and candies. So those 1 and 2, like normal. The problem is you also need coins of this thing, and you only get coins by spinning gold stops, which are like non-existent most of the time, and you need 999. Or you get 1 coin essentially for catching one. So you need to catch 999 of these things just to evolve it, and then you need the car coming by here, 1 sec. And then you need the candies and the XLs to advance. So that's kind of rough. You're not seeing a lot of Pokemon coming up, so you will in the long run. As you can see here, this sort of not bare area, these big fields here are behind me. 2 houses right now, 3 houses, all been sold for development. So in the next like 10, 15 years, you're gonna see a lot of development in this area. So this event, I've got over 10 million dust again. These events, how do you have so much dust when you're a free-to-play player? You need to like catch everything, especially during these events are huge. So catch everything during these events. Be careful what you power up. I only power up during power-up events, or if I got like a hundo. But even then, I kind of only power up when I need to, like, when I immediately need them for GBL, or during the power-up events. So you gotta be smart with your dust, smart with evolving, start with catching. And that's how you get 10.4 million dust. So we're gonna keep walking, catch some more, and see you on the next one. Hey YouTube, it's 8:15, so I was out there for about an hour and a bit. I'm at 10,500 dust. So I, unfortunately, unlike most most YouTubers just go shiny check, 4-star check. We are GBLers, so we need to check every single one of these Pokemon. So just kind of how I do it. Really quick eyeball of everything here, just going through IVs. And then I will star anything that looks even potentially remotely close for GBL. Just on the, like, just sort of like an eyeball test. So I got a bunch of Gimmighouls. I can trade those away. Okay, that's good. See, like Sneasel 0, what's that? 0, 9, 13, 14, something like that. So that's pretty good. That'll be good for Ultra League, for Sneasler. Otherwise, we're just going through. See this Gimmighoul 5. I'll star it. I don't think 5 is going to be good in the long run, but again, those are some things that you're just going to have to check. And then what I do is I trash almost everything. So there's a couple things that I will not trash. Gimmighouls, I'll just trash because I think the coins are going to be the hardest as opposed to the candy and the XL. So I'm not worried about the candies in XL. I will get those eventually. What I will keep is the Sneasels, because you saw that Sneasel is on right now for this event. So I will save a bunch of those. That's going to be too high. I will save a bunch of those just to trade. I did get one shiny, but it's a Zigzagoon, which already had a community day, so who cares? Snorlax, I will not a good one, but I will trade because that for XL is good. Ooh, hello. That looks like a really good one for Ultra League. So yeah, I'll start anything that's like that, anything that's like Rock and Roll 15, 15, 14. That's like a functional hundo, so I will save that one. So I'll keep going through all these. What you are seeing is a lot of Pokemon. And this is why I'm at so much dust, but also it takes a lot of resource management to catch all of these Pokemon, right? So as you're going to see, there's a variety of Pokemon here. During these catch events where it's 2 times catch dust, in terms of resource management of throwing like balls and Raz and stuff, my general rule of thumb is anything under like 500 CP that I don't care about GBL. So Sneasel is the exception because Sneasel, Onyx, Snorlax are the exceptions. Anything under 500 CP, I'm just throwing a Pokeball. Anything over 500 CP to like, I don't know, 1200-ish, I'm throwing a Great Ball. And then anything over like 16, 1700, I'm throwing an Ultra Ball. In terms of Pokemon that I really want to catch, anything that is evolved, like that Haunter there, anything that is double, like the higher dust, like the Shroomish, I will throw a Raz, and now we're at the raids that I did yesterday. I will throw a Raz and an Ultra Ball to guarantee the catch, because I think that is how you grind it. So we're going to go through and just delete all these here. I've started what I wanted to. Oops. Make sure I haven't clicked any Sneasels yet. I have not. I've started what I want to. The rest of these are garbage. This is why, despite playing since December 2018, I'm at like 2,400 Pokemon. Because you really got to be smart. When you're a free-to-play player especially, you need to be smart with what you are saving, what you are tossing. So we are keeping the Sneasels, we're keeping the Snorlax because we want to trade those. We're keeping everything that started as the functional hundos or GBL ones. We're trading the Onyxes for XL Candy because that is one where I may be interested in getting like a Mega Steelix. Keeping the Sneasel. So as you're going to see here, I want to show you how many Pokemon I caught in an hour in a bit of a walk. So we are transferring... a lot of Pokemon here, and those are XLs. So 172 Pokemon. So the thing is, at 172 Pokemon, here, make me do math here. 200 is a 0, that's 17,200 dust. Times 2 is like 35,000 dust. That is 35,000 dust if there wasn't any bonuses in here. You saw the Shroomish. You saw the... I'll leave that out for now. I'll talk about that in a second. You saw the Shroomish. You saw the Haunters. So I probably grinded like 40k dust in an hour walk this morning. Between that, GBL, again, my dust for GBL, you can see lifetime 37.8 million because I grind all 5 sets a day. I'm already at 586,000. So like when I get to like the veteran range, or not the veteran range, the like expert legend range, you're getting like 25,000 dust per day there. If I can grind... Again, I could do this in the morning. I mean, I can't because I got kids. But if I had the ability to, I would just go for a walk in the morning and just do that for an hour before work. And that is how I resource management, and that's how I get dust. Hey, YouTube, I'm just about to head out for a raid because it's a 5-star and I can duo it. So it's pretty easy to get someone to just duo it. The problem, so I'm on Campfire, and I said good things about Campfire. I'm like, you know what, the ability, because I've got this just sort of random part of Ottawa. The ability to just like look all through Ottawa, is amazing, and just be like, hey, there's a raid come up here, and then you can like just kind of like time it and coordinate it. The problem is the coordination. There's two things with this. One, there's like three issues. One is the rollout doesn't seem to be unanimous, and it would have been way better if it was like in game. Like having a separate app that not the majority of the people are not on is really kind of dumb in my opinion. The second issue is, so I have these 2 5-star rates starting here. Again, these are super far from me, but that's the thing. They're so far from me. If you want, you can go in and you can just chat, right? You can go in and you can write, hey, I want to do this raid or whatever. But that doesn't send the signal to people who have this app nearby. The problem is, if I go to light a flare, as you're going to see, right at the top there, too far, move within 1 kilometer. And for those of you who like aren't on kilometers, like 1 kilometer is not much. It's like a 10-minute walk. So to have a limit radius of only 1 kilometer, I think really defeats the purpose of this. You can't, like, it's tough to coordinate these raids and light a flare to signal to people that you are nearby and you want to do these raids if you can't even flare 1 kilometer away. So it kind of defeats the purpose. You like, because you can only flare within 1 kilometer, which is like you need to be able to see it from where you are. And if that's the case, like other people who aren't in the area won't get it as quick as you want to get it, sort of thing. So yeah, that's my opinion on Campfire. I think it's a good idea. I just wish that was in game. I wish there was better communication. I wish you can flare higher areas in that. So Tuesday, Wednesday, I may do, I'll see in this video, I may do the raid hour. I'll do the raid hour for sure on Wednesday. I'm undecided about the spotlight hour. The problem is Ottawa is now set for like 5 straight days of rain. So if we do it, we're doing it for my car. Anyways, that is it. We'll see you when I see you. It is Tuesday at 6 o'clock. I just pulled up to the spot where I normally do my community days. As you can see, tons of spawns here, plus the extended range. So I was actually going to talk about, because when I first turned when I uploaded the 275, the version, and I opened my app, I got no new spawns. But then I actually went out and like walked around, and then when I got back, you got the extended spawn rate. So I was going to talk about like, oh, like this, you need to actually like walk around for them to pick them up. So all you can see over here with all these far over there, that's because that is where I came into the entrance over here. So now I'm set up. Oh, that is my first shiny maybe ever of this one. So we will do that. I'll talk about these events in a second. So I was like, you know what? This is great because the extended spawn is great. You cannot get them with the go plot, like the catcher, because I have the catcher and it doesn't work the extended range. But you know what? Having this ability to catch all these other Pokemon from this range was amazing. And then Niantic support had the audacity to come on and say, oh, we're trying to do a GPS fix, and this was actually a mistake, so we're going to take it away. And JR and everyone was just like, you got to be kidding me. You guys are unbelievable. And what he said was true in the fact that Niantic, whenever they make a mistake that benefits people, like benefits the community base, they fix it immediately. They do not want us to have nice things. Yet, I have not had my Adventure Sense. No. Adventure Sync. I have not had my Adventure Sync work in 3 months. I had a login issue that someone online eventually told me how to fix, and Niantic like ignores. So I have no idea why they immediately patch things that the whole community loves, yet these big issues that affects gameplay they do not even look at. It's really frustrating. As a player, I'm sure you guys all feel that. So I am loving these spawns. Yes, I'm actually fast catching. I bought a little tripod to set up the camera, and I am just doing the quick method with 2 hands because that's all I know how to do. in terms of these events, so I'm going to do this today, and I'm going to do the raid hour tomorrow. I would love if I was single or just basically had no kids and my wife allowed me to go out and do this stuff. I would go and grind these Tuesday night and Thursday and Wednesday night events. I think that catching all these Pokemon, I mean, first of all, if there are ever Pokemon that are important for GBL, like these events are insane because you can just get so many so fast. You can trade them, catch them, and everything, that you can get the XLs and get the hopefully a good IV one. Like, look at how much I am getting just sitting in this. We'll go through just to see how many I got just from sitting in one spot doing fast catching for like 3 minutes. So these are great events. Unfortunately, with the responsibility, this is probably my first one of these I've done maybe in like 3 years, quite honestly. But once I finish catching, I caught like a bunch in. I don't think they'll do us any sort of good, is good at all. But you always want to check those IVs. I always say, you should always keep good IVs because you never know what moveset they may give it. Okay, go away, go away, go away. Caught. Okay. So, just quickly check these just to see if there's anything that I should. Oh, that one looks good. Like I said, as a GBLer, I cannot just go 4-star and shiny and delete. I have to go through each of these individually to see. There's the shiny I got. Outside of that, doesn't look like I actually caught a ton of them. But let's just quickly delete. I know that there's a little pup in there and one of those. So there's 20 in a span of like 3 minutes. Right, so it's great. I love these events. Wish I could do more of them. I'm just gonna go hit a couple down here. Again, if this was a Pokemon that I met that I cared about, I would do it more. But I was just gonna kind of get out here and talk to you guys a bit. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe when because all the content creators were like, "Yeah, this is confirmed. We confirmed it with Niantic. This is what's happening." And then they came out like a day later, after it rolls out to everyone, a day later, being like, "No, we're taking it away." It just I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. It's crazy to me. But this is where we are with them. So I will... Oh, 3 more popped up already. So I will go do this for like another 15 minutes and head home. Tomorrow, so again, I will do the raid hour because it's a very easy duo. So as long as a couple people, 1 or 2 people in my community come, I should be able to do it with ease. And then that will end this vlog. What you're not seeing this vlog is Wednesday, yesterday. I think I planned this to go up on Thursday. I did a stream. I also plan to stream on Sunday. There's Go Battle days, Saturday and Sunday. So I'll be away on Saturday, but I'll be back on Sunday. So I'm gonna stream sometime on Sunday. Don't know time. Probably around like midday. I think it's probably the best time. So that is it. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the raid hour. Hey YouTube, I am out here. There is a raid with 8 minutes left here, and then there is a bunch of raid hours starting around me, like one over there, one over there, one over here. Is there another one over here? No, that one just ended, but there's tons. So I was like, okay, let's go and do this raid hour. I can show everyone how I grind and stuff like that. But this is why I am so frustrated with this game, and I'm unclear whether this game is on its last breath or it's still okay, because I did the community day in Ottawa. Poke Daxi held the event. There was like 400 people. It was awesome. I have called on Discord in the area where I'm from here, saying, hey, anyone around? It's the first time I can do it. And then I've also called on Campfire. So here's Campfire. Here's the, hey, does anyone want to do this raid before? And then we can hit up the other ones. And it's silence. It's just, there's nothing. There's no one around to do these. I'm on my own. And it's an easy duo too, which is unfortunate. So it's just like, it makes me want to create like 4 accounts and just like do it on my own, because it seems like in the remote communities, you're on your own, right? There's no one around. And again, I'm in a very populated city, but I'm in the suburbs of a populated city. So I don't get anything here. So I'm going to hop in anyways, and then maybe do like a call for a remote. see if anyone joins, and if not, that's getting a weather change, but that's okay. Hey YouTube, I'm just finishing the raid here. Thanks Ock for you for joining me. Yeah, one XL candy, that's great. Oxford U coming in, final strike, thank you. So it's again, it's very easy if you have like a couple people. Terrible IP, no, that's not good. So yeah, overall, I'll just do a few more of these. It's an easy, excellent throw too. It's very like right in the middle and pretty big ball, so pretty big circle. So I'll catch this. I'll do a couple more, and then head home, and that's it. That's my grinding the week.